have a couple of items I'd like to touch on tonight. The first being the spring cleanup that's coming up in April. This has been a long-standing program that has been very successful and well received, and we'll be continuing it this year, where our sanitation department will be providing a free household waste pickup, bulky waste kind of pickup during each Saturday in April. And so if you have a polycart service on Monday, that would be the first Saturday in April. If you have a Tuesday collection, that would be the second Saturday in April. And so if you're looking for some particular information about what we pick up and what we won't pick up, you can go to our website to get that additional information. Again, there's no additional charge or fees for this service, but it's really important in terms of keeping our community clean and attractive, and obviously it cuts down on the amount of debris, or not debris, but in terms of other types of waste that people might store in their backyards that harbors mosquitoes and rodents and whatnot. And so it's a great service. Second item, just wanted to give a quick update in terms of the fire chief search. We've received our applications. We're in the process of narrowing that the pool of candidates there. We'll be conducting interviews here soon with the selected finalists. We'll be using both kind of an internal management team approach to that, as well as we'll be having an external panel, and by that I mean we'll have other Oklahoma fire chiefs available, as well as Norman stakeholders will be involved in that interview process as well. And so wanted to just update the community on that. Next, another public safety item that's moving forward is our police body cameras. And council had previously approved a contract with that for body cameras for the police department. We had to rebid because we had problems with the vendor, and so we've rebid that process. We've received new proposals. We'll be bringing proposals back to the council for them to consider a new contract. Part of our implementation will include some beta testing of from the selected vendor, as well as officer training. There will be some community education as a part of that in terms of what our policy is, how the cameras operate, and what will be the benefits to the public. We'll move on to our Saxon Community Park Fitness Trail. This is, of course, the Saxon Trail, Saxon Park, is down along Highway 9. It's about a 70-acre park. It's really emerging as one of our key community parks because it's in one of our fastest growing segments of the city, down in the southeast part of the city. We've advertised for bids for a third of a mile fitness trail in that park. It'll be close there to the main park road, and we're using funds from some land development funds as well as some state grants to facilitate that. Get this question almost every day in terms of what's going on with Lindsay and the I35 projects. Of course, the existing bridge on West Lindsay over I35, our best guess today, it's going to be demolished in mid-May. Of course, we'll have detours available on Highway 9 and Main Street. We believe by mid-May that all of the Highway 9 East interchange at I-35 will be substantially complete, and all those ramps will be open at that time. Some Norman Forward things that are going on in terms of the Westwood Family Aquatic Center. We have public meetings here at City Hall tomorrow night and Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. We've sent out some surveys to some email lists from some local groups that was provided to us, and so we're trying to reach out into the community to get more information about people's desires for the different types of features they'd like to see in the park. And of course, that information that we receive from our residents will help inform the design of the park as well. Senior Center improvements, we've just recently completed a renovation there. We've done some new finishes on some walls and ceilings and some floors, and a small renovation in the kiln room. And so things are getting spruced up there at the Senior Center. Next, the East and Central Libraries. We had the East and Central Library ad hoc groups met yesterday. We have a public meeting for the East, as well as one for the East Library branch yesterday as well. The next public meeting for the Central Library is going to be on April the 11th at 6 p.m. here in the council chambers, and so things are moving along there as well. Arbor Week, the city was recognized last week by the Oklahoma Forestry Services and the Oklahoma Urban and Community Forestry Council for earning the Tree City USA status. We've received that status for the last 14 years, but proud to receive that again. And finally, as what has already been mentioned tonight, we have the election, fifth election reminder. Councilmember Holman and others have already mentioned that. I would just add to that to say that the city is providing to our voters 2 informational brochures, one on the charter amendments and the other on the road bond issue. Those brochures should begin arriving in your mailboxes as early as tomorrow. And so look forward to those. If you don't receive those and like one, please contact City Hall. But those same brochures are on the city's website if you'd just like to access them electronically.